So for the past 2.5 weeks, me and Sylvie have been living here at Tata's 2 home in the heart of Tirana, Albania, on Luigi Kuraguchi Street, right beside Skanderbeg Square, which is literally just 5 minutes walk away from here. Let's take a look around. So here, this is the entrance when you walk through the front door. So you've got this massive mirror. Sylvie, get in there. You've got a nice bookcase down here, which we haven't really used, to be honest.
No.
And as you can see there, so you've got the bathroom straight ahead, you've got the bedroom here. So this is where we've been sleeping for the past 2 weeks. Nice big sizable bed. And also take a look at this view out the window here. I mean, you can't beat that looking at the mountains. Space to put your clothes and belongings if you do stay here, especially if you stay here long term, which I think is available if you want to stay for a little while. Also here you've got a washing machine, beautiful, just what we need. And this here is the main living space. You've got 2 sofas and a chair. You've also got a television that comes with Netflix. Some cute notes here from people that have stayed previously. But as you can see, it's very homely, very modern as well. A lot of things, as you can see as well, the fridge, freezer. Nice table space here as well to eat or even do your work. We've been spending a lot of time on this table here. And then into the kitchen space. A nice size to get done what you need to get done. You've got yourself a microwave, you've got stoves here, 2 sinks, and also the cupboards are full with all the plates, dishes, cups, and everything that you need there. As you see, we like the microwave and even the fridge freezer. It's all the appliances are very well equipped. They're all very sort of new and modern, which is another plus point of this apartment. You've also got up there as well air conditioning / heater if you want to change the temperature of the room. Because it has been a little bit cold at times, hasn't it, in here, especially when the rain's been pouring.
Yeah.
But I can imagine in summer when it's completely hot that would need to be on.
So this is my favorite place. A big balcony. So I've been having my breakfast here every morning, working out here on this small space. Like Daniel was saying, you can see the mountains from here. You come this way. And finally, this is the small bathroom with a quite big shower. I mean, everything we need. Small sink, a mirror here. I mean, it's quite small, but it has everything that we need. Even a hairdryer. A couple of towels here, the toilet here. It's a bit like England, you know, you've got the toilet in the bathroom. But yeah, we had everything we needed in that bathroom, so not much to say about it.
So we booked this apartment through booking.com. We did scour a few other websites, Airbnb and different ones there, but booking.com came out the best for this apartment that we wanted, which we ended up paying in euros as opposed to the local currency Albanian lek at the request of the apartment host. But it wasn't a problem. We were able to get some money out and able to pay him. He also took us out for a drink as well on one of the first nights that we were here, just to get us well acquainted with the city and to answer any of our questions as well. So very welcoming right from the very start, and we'd certainly recommend Tataz to home. There is another Tataz as well. This is the second apartment that they have, but there is another one as well that is available throughout the year. So we're on top of a 200-year-old clock tower. Now, we didn't actually realise we could come up the tower until we went on a free tour yesterday that we stumbled across in the square right here. And the guide advised us that we could come up during the day, so we've just had a bit of breakfast now. We've seen that it's open and made our way up.
To special hotel that I booked, I think it was before we went. So we were supposed to go last Friday, but Danny got sick, so we didn't go. Danny doesn't have a clue where we're going. I only said it was a 4-star hotel, so you excited?
Well, you've not just said it's a 4-star hotel, you've said it's something different than we've done before, so...
Yeah, I'm
very intrigued.
I feel like it looked different. Well, if we get the room that I really want, but it's like a different style. We usually go for like a really modern style, and it's quite different. So
you've given something else away.
Yeah,
there.
but
I usually go for
yeah, but it could be anything. So yeah, so we're on our way, and we'll be showing you the room and everything around. To be honest, when I booked it, I saw a free, how do you call it, a freestanding bath. So this is what I wanted, but I guess this is better because it's like a jacuzzi inside your room.
Little robe there.
Yeah, no, it looks great. See, 2 of them. The good thing is there's a spa with a swimming pool, so we'll be able to wear them and then go to the jacuzzi, go inside the pool. And
So there's a spa, swimming pool. Is there anything else?
A rooftop terrace as well.
Wow.
I've got a table booked for tonight.
Nice.
So it should be nice. A shower here, same here. It's like a type of like, how do you call it with the different thingy there?
You're asking the wrong man.
Yeah. It's like a massage shower, I'd say. And then the bathroom with a bidet, proper Italian style. With like some kind of like marble pattern on the wall, which is quite nice.
Can you close that? Is that this door?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
it like a...
Ooh, can see myself.
And yeah, a lot of products. Very fancy mirror. Wow.
And then you can even call for some champagne. Oh, it's calling. I don't know, I was doing some noise.
They're going to come up with something then.
I know. Imagine calling there. Can I have a glass of champagne, please? Yeah.
So Sylvie's found a hidden fridge.
Oh, you can
Hidden away in the...
You can tell it's a 4-star hotel. Look inside of it. You've got everything. Some soft drinks, you've got some champagne, some beer, some chocolate.
Oh, chocolate, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. It's spa time.
Yay!
So we've just finished our swim around the pool. Quite nice, wasn't it, down there? We were on our own for
Half an hour?
for about half an hour, yeah. Only another person came in, but that was quite nice. And now we're off to the rooftop bar of this hotel. I have, again, no idea about it, but you're the one that booked it. Any ideas?
Not really. I know I booked it for 9 o'clock, but I didn't even check the menu, so it's gonna be a surprise.
Well, let's go and find out. So we're about to get on the cable car and I absolutely bricked it. We're inside. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm actually starting to be scared. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect here, but it's going to speed up
Oh God, it's gonna be like a ride.
any minute. The door's gonna close. There it goes, there's the doors. We're ready for takeoff. There it goes, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Here it is. Whoa. And up we go.
Oh my god.
Wow. It feels so quiet.
Wow. That's not scary.
Wow, look at this view. It feels so quiet, doesn't it? So we've just landed. This is what it looks like when you get out. But I'm going to stay up here for a bit longer than just the day that we've paid for.
Some horses.
Horses up here?
Yeah.
Now we're just going to walk around to see if we can find the view.
Oh, I can't. we've been here for 2.5 weeks now, so we wanted to do a kind of like sum up video to tell you how we felt about Tirana. So from what we've seen, people have been really nice to us. They've been really helpful as well in like different occasions. We've asked for like a couple of advice or help for different things, and it's like they went the extra mile to help us. So this is something that we've noticed. I would say that we felt quite safe living in Tirana. If I can compare it to Manchester, every time we've been outside, or even during the evening, I mean, it felt really safe. No one ever said anything to us, or, you know, like, the way we just felt was like everyone was just, yeah, like I said before, kind and respectful, and we never come across anyone, you know, talking to us badly or anything like this. So I'd say Tirana is like a really safe city to visit and live, because we've been living here for about 2 weeks.
So one thing that we did notice, which was quite significant, was we found it a lot more economical to actually eat out at restaurants or at cafes as opposed to actually going to the supermarket and buying a big bulk of food. I mean, every time we went to the supermarket, even if we were just buying a small batch of food, it tended to come out quite more than we anticipated. So we ended up eating out quite a lot at a variety of different places, and the great thing was it didn't really hit us too hard in terms of, you know, our sort of budget for this particular week or whatever. So that was one thing that was quite significant about our stay. So the two main places that we went to buy our food and drinks and things of that nature was a supermarket called Conad, which was based in the shopping centre. Dajti, I think it was called. And there was also a spa as well, which of course we get in the UK and other places. So they were just literally within reach, within a sort of a 5-minute walk. And they had a variety of different things. We struggled to find things that we wanted to have for tea though, didn't we, really?
Yeah. And like most of the food was like imported from Greece or Italy.
Yeah, there was not many local produced goods.
That's probably why it was more expensive as well.
Probably why. There's probably a few more things involved with it, but those were the main two. So when we arrived to Tirana, of course the local currency here is Albanian lek, but also they do use euros as well, and the apartment that we stayed at, which you'll see somewhere in this video, wanted euros as the payment. So initially we had to seek out somewhere where we could withdraw some euros because they wanted it in cash as well. It wasn't card payment. That's another thing to know as well. It's a lot of cash payments as opposed to card in Tirana. So we had to seek out a cash machine that withdrew euros, and we used an app called Maps.me, which you can use offline. You can download the whole city and use it offline, and it will track you as well, even without Wi-Fi, where you're going. And the one bank that we found that did it was a bank called Union Bank, and there's quite a few of them knocking around Tirana. So if you are looking to get some euros, and also lek, they do lek at the same time, you'll be able to use them. But do bear in mind there is a small charge for withdrawing. So one thing that we would certainly recommend is to make sure you try and do everything that Tirana has to offer. Even here now we're at the one of the parks, and the lake is just over the far side down there, and it's absolutely spectacular view of all the mountains and the surroundings. And there is a lot of history here, a lot of history. And one thing that we did the other night, which we came across, was an English-speaking tour of the city, which lasted about 2 hours. So we definitely recommend that. I think that was about 6 o'clock in the evening, wasn't it? Outside, in the square, Skanderbeg Square.
Outside the opera. Outside
there, next to the I Love Tea sign. But there's just so much history, so many places to visit. You've got the bunkers. You've got the pyramid, you've got all different things to do, and we'd certainly recommend to do as many as you can. One thing that you will notice as well about Tirana is that quite a lot of the shops, cafes, restaurants are open quite fairly late, so even if you wanted to pick something up, like say about 8 o'clock at night, you'll find that places are still open to be able to do so. One thing that I would say was probably the only negative of our experience here was when we were trying to cross any roads. The drivers here are very erratic in terms of their driving, and in the UK, of course, when you've got a zebra crossing, cars stop for us to cross, of course. But here, you sort of have to take your chance and cross, hoping that the car will stop, because they're not going to stop any other way. So I think that was the only concerning part about the trip. Every time we tried to cross the road, it was always like it was risking our lives in a way. But overall, brilliant.